story time. So, I lived in this apartment for about, I would say, since August. And there's been a lot of weird things happening in that sewer down there. So once, me and my cousin, we were gonna go to Jack Sanders and pick up the food. But on our way back, on our way there, we looked in the sewer, and a lot of weird stuff kept happening. And we didn't know what it was. So we asked some professional people to come check it out, but they did not even get a clue. And I'm going to make another one on this too. It's going to be titled Story Time. So, again, Story Time. Oh, by the way, part 2 and probably, I don't know, whenever I'm posting this video. Probably tomorrow, because I'm off school. But in that sewer, we don't know what it was, but I'm going to check tomorrow, but not in the YouTube video, because I don't want to drop my phone down the sewer. I'll never see my phone again, so yeah, that's why. I don't know with my phone. Comment below if you ever have accidentally jumped in the pool with your phone, or lost your phone and you never found it. Because I jumped in the phone I jumped in the pool with my phone in my pocket. It sucks. But yeah, I never know what's going to be in the sewer. So yeah, I'm going to check tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, story time again. So, where I go to school, there's a really big dent. And, near my school. I don't know who did it, I don't know if it was an animal, but every time we asked some people to come down and fix it, but every time they took out a tool, something was growling at them. And they never came back ever since. We never saw them ever since then that happened. I'm just gonna chill just talking about this, guys. I'm just gonna chill. That's so weird. This is so crazy. And they said, once you guys figure out what is happening with that, they would never come back. So we put a GoPro there and tried to capture the footage, and guess what it was? It was a freaking bear. It was a bear. So we got that out, now they're back fixing it. Oh, and also, story time. So, on the way to, a mile from our family's farmhouse, there's like an old cabin witch house. And a barn beside it. And also there's a mechanic shop. These are all compared to the witch house. What are you doing? Oh. Wait, I'm just making a YouTube video, so. Yeah. And it's really weird because not a lot of weird stuff has been happening at the witch house. But, so I don't really know what to say about that. But the barn, there's been tractors going by itself. There's been dead deer bodies, dead rat bodies, dead goat bodies and stuff. Animal bodies everywhere, except for dogs and cats. And there's been shattering windows and everything. It was so scary, it was going bang, bang, bang. I don't know what it was. Okay, now about the mechanic shop. So, they had an employee who was stealing all the stuff they were making out of the mechanic shop. So after that, it just closed down. So when that closed down, a lot of weird stuff started happening. I went in, I heard stuff, but the employee who was stealing stuff kept going in and out, stealing the stuff that was left over. And yeah, it was so creepy because there's broken windows, broken cars, and yeah, so we were able to catch a footage by near supermarket, and it was bad. So there's one more I have to tell you. Story time number, I don't know what number, probably 5. So on the way to my family farm again, there's an abandoned church with a graveyard, and they tore the sanctuary down at that church. They kept the church, the little church bit, and the graveyard. So me and my cousin went there with my oldest cousin and my dad. We jumped out of the truck and ran down and looked. We tried to open the door to the church, and it actually opened. We went into the church, and we're like, "Hello!" It just echoed our voice. It was so scary. We went into the second sanctuary they had, and oh my gosh, you will not believe what we found in there. We found the baptizing things. We went to the backstage, and guess what we found? Freaking mannequins wearing fur from animals. We explored the whole church. It was so scary. We went out to the graveyard, and we found skulls and bones. That's all we found. But the tombstones were broken. But there's also a little cemetery at our family's farm for our family members. But it was so creepy because it gave me a bad feeling that things would just be like come to life, like, oh my, it was so scary. Oh, and also story time. So me and my aunt, we have this barn, a tiny little barn. There used to be a whole farm there, but it got overgrown by trees. They tore the farm down, but they kept the little barn. And now there's stuff in there. There's poles, bathtub barrels, helmets, a tractor. And it's so scary. I'm like, you know what? My heart's telling me to stay. My head's telling me to go. And then my heart changed, telling me to leave. And that actually made us leave. We wanted to go because we saw a deer got run over, and we could see its intestines. It's so gross. So we left. But once we were leaving, we saw a bear chasing after us. So we jumped in that car and sped off. So we were good. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Like, subscribe, comment.